So guys, it's Teppy. I haven't done a video in ages, so today I'm going to do a proper video, and I'm going to talk about the cards that I, in my opinion, like the most. Like, I'm not saying that these are the cards you have to buy, these are like your only choices. Like, I mean, if you want to buy a Peugeot, you can buy a Peugeot, do you know what I mean? Like, if you want a Fiat, you can buy a bloody Fiat, you can have any car you want, you know what I mean? But I'm just going to say which cars I would actually, like, choose. First up is a Renault Scenic. So some of you would be saying, oh, it's a French car. Renault as a French car is actually like okay. I mean, yeah, some of the cars before 2015 might have been like, you know, like really bad. And I mean, yeah, their Clio was updated in like 2013 to like a new one that you see now. But the Scenic was, I think, disgraceful. I mean, you get a model of that one with the DAB radio, but it just sucks. It's like a lot of time if it comes with the FM radio, right? It buffers like bloody horrible on the motorway if it's FM, right? Even with the one with the DAB radio, if you've got any FM, it's probably going to be bad anyway. And then the sound on the standard model Scenic with the FM radio that does not have the DAB radio, which does have the CD player, the sound quality of it on the radio is just like absolutely crappy. But on the CD and on the other hand, it's alright, but you know, it's just. You know, the sat-nav isn't even all that accurate either. You know, so, like, you know, but, you know, that's what I'm saying, don't go for that one, but, like, that's an old model now. They've got a new model Scenic out now, and it's a lot better, and you've seen it. The one that I don't like is this one. That's the one I want to go for, because my mum actually has it now, and honestly, I actually hate the radio in it, and I hate how the sat-nav is just so bloody confusing. It just leads us, like, sometimes, like, I don't know, it takes us a really long way to some place or something. It's just really horrible. And then my mum and dad, they don't even trust it because they end up just looking on their phone anyway for, like, the actual place. So, you know, it's just horrible. But the new one, the one I showed you just before, that one, that's quite a good model, actually. I've not actually owned that one yet, but looking at it and I'm thinking, wow, it's quite good. It's got a DAB radio, it's got, like, a massive touch screen, it's got the Apple CarPlay and stuff. Well, has it? No, I think it has, and still comes with the tinted windows and that, and it's just a better car overall. I think Renault still needs to make their cars just that little bit better. On Peugeot, I wouldn't even go for a Peugeot, because you know what, right? The reason I'm going to say this is my nan, right, here, right, my nan lives in this house, and, well, she's had loads of Peugeots, and every single one has just broke down on her. Like, I mean, every single one. I mean, yeah, like, they may have had, like, the sort of average amount of maintenance, or not all that much, but then a Fiesta, she's had that for, like, 6 years, and it has had that average to small, like, or low amount of maintenance, and it's done her fine all this time. And that Peugeot's barely even lasted her, like, what car did she have then? I see. Yeah, but didn't a lot of the cars like break down?
Yeah, they're Ford. Well, her one had a radio that broke the whole car.
Oh. I thought she had both those. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
She's away.
Oh, she's gone. Oh, that's good.
Can you not imagine now driving in an old lady's car today? If Mar's not awake, I'll just kill him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, she said she did have Peugeots.
She didn't have that one, right? Because...
Yeah, but I swear, every Peugeot she had, like, broke down. I swear down.
She only had, like, 2. Not even that.
Anyway, it's probably a Peugeot that had a bloody radiator leak on it. You know what Peugeot were like?
Because it was the black Ford car she had.
Okay.
Because it was when she had the sunroof and she doubled up stuff for it.
Anyway, I swear, only Peugeot she had. Like, basically, guys, Like, if she has had a Peugeot, it's probably broken down. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's all I remember. I remember her having some cars that, like, that broke down, but I don't know. Yeah, and then there's like, what's weird is that my teacher, like John, who was in my school at Newcastle. I'm in Southampton now, but in Newcastle, my teacher John, he had a Peugeot 207, and he said like he never had anything wrong with it, but when he drove it, because like I've been in this car, when he drove it, it judders and everything. It's just horrible. Just don't buy a Peugeot. I mean, if you really want to go through having a Peugeot, and do you know what else? I had a respite carer who had a Peugeot 208. That's the one above my teacher John's Peugeot, and on hers the catalytic converter failed, and that was £1,000 to repair, and the garage wouldn't even replace it. And to be honest, right, it's not even worth replacing the part on a Peugeot. Just buy a different car, 'cause they are terrible, honestly.
Yeah,
And it was supposed to have a DAB radio in it. It didn't even have that. It just had an FM radio. And like the slightest thing in it would just fuzz. It's just so annoying. Just don't buy a Peugeot. I mean, like, risk it if you really want to, but I would say not to buy a Peugeot. In my opinion, I wouldn't buy a Peugeot. If you want to buy a Peugeot, seriously, just go ahead. Just go ahead, but I just wouldn't. Okay, Fiat. Not sure about Fiats, but I know my head teacher in my school had one Fiat, or in fact, no, like two Fiats, and I think they both broke down, I'm pretty sure.
my friend has a Fiat.
Or at least a second-hand one. In fact, in my opinion, you shouldn't even buy a second-hand car. But just don't, because like second-hand cars, they've got more wear on them. They're more likely gonna,
Break.
yeah, they're gonna break quicker. Just don't buy a second-hand car. Just buy a brand new one.
Or if
Honestly.
you do, don't.
If you want to go for a Skoda, yes, they are alright. They're German cars. But if you want to go for an old one, just don't, because I've been. Do you know what, right? My taxi driver used to take me to school, right? He had loads of old Skodas. He went through loads of them, and every single one, they broke down on him. Swear down. Like,
How about
every single
minis?
one. Minis? I don't know. I guess, like, they're made by BMW now, but I just don't know about them. I don't really like them, to be honest.
Like a small, tiny things.
Well, they're not exactly small and tiny things now. They're like the average car now. They're massive compared to what they used to be. They used to be
Oh
massive.
yeah, they got the big like new ones now, don't they?
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
they look like 4x4s.
Okay, so that's just my cousin Callum talking to me there. You've seen him before. If you want to know... Oh, wait, actually. I think I showed you, didn't I? Yeah. I think they have a YouTube... What's your YouTube channel?
Me?
Yeah.
I have loads.
I have loads.
Main one.
Okay, just give me C69. That's Callum's channel. And Damar, do you do anything on that channel?
No, Callum don't let me, but I have my own channel. He has his own channel.
What's yours?
Oh, it's actually Brothers Being Brothers 2018.
Oh, yeah.
It's not it's actually, but it's cool.
Also subscribe to Brothers Being Brothers 2018. That is Callum and Damar on their channel.
Video.
Yeah, that's great. Right. Yeah, and yeah, I've subscribed to all of them now, and yeah. So we'll get further on with the video. In my opinion, that is a good car. It would be a Ford. They are like quite good. In fact, they're like brand new ones. Are like really good. And basically, like my mum's friend Alex, I've asked like about like what cars he likes, like if he likes any cars, and like the only cars he said that like he really thinks are good are actually Fords. So I would definitely go for a Ford, because I think they're really good cars as well. And yeah, I'll go for a Ford. A lot of cars I would go for would be things like Toyota, Volkswagen, Skoda, Seat, BMWs, Mercedes.
Don't buy BMW.
Did I say Toyota? Oh my god, the only reason we aren't Indiana's BMWs is like broke because it's old. Do you know that?
Yeah,
like
but
older cars,
I
but
know
from
other
then.
people that have BMWs and they're broke.
Oh my god.
And that's because they got second hand though. Just don't get second hand.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying, yeah, if you're gonna get a car, you gotta get a brand new one. And like after like I'll say this, I would also say like to buy Nissans as well. They're made by Renault, so they're quite good cars. But then they're even better because like they come with like if you get them in the top of the range, you get a Bose sound system, right, with DAB radio. You get reversing camera, yeah, like 360 reversing camera, parking sensors. You get the tinted windows. You get the sunroof. You just get it all. It's just really good. You get the LED lights, everything. It's just amazing. you even get a subwoofer built into the sound system as well. Imagine that. I don't think you get Bose speakers in top of the range Renaults now, do ya?
I'm
No.
gonna score an
Another car I can recommend is another Japanese car actually, and I would go for a Mazda because again, if you get the CX-3 in the top of the range, you get the same Bose sound system, which is really, really good. Another car I recommend would be Kias. Yes, people, come on. Hyundais and Kias, they had a rocky start, and honestly, they were kind of boring, just like didn't have any bells or whistles. But the new Kias, right? The new Kia Sedona, right? I mean, it's probably £40,000, like brand new, but it would be a really, really good car because it's got like the ventilation fans above all the seats. You can get controls for them at the back as long as they're turned on by the front. It's just they're just really, really good cars. I would go for them. And they're made in South Korea, so they'd be like reliable. They'd be reliable like Japanese cars. They'd be really good. And yeah, they come with top of the range stuff as well. So don't forget that. Here's a guide to dead cheap cars you can get brand new. So there's that Dacia or Dacia, however you pronounce it. That's also made by Renault, and you can get the Sandero. Is it Sandero? Yeah, you can get the Sandero really, really, really cheap for like £7,000 if you get it right on the base model. If you get it with like no added extras whatsoever, you can get it for £7,000. Next car you can get brand new is the Ford Car Plus, which is for 9 to 10 grand, and that isn't too bad for a brand new car either, and that's kind of cheap as well. Okay, the next dead cheap car you can get is a Renault Twizy. That one you can get for up to nine grand, but that's like the maximum price you can actually get it for. That is included with the doors and like the seat and everything, and with like a longer lasting battery life as well. But the Renault Twizy is a bit of an issue because you've got to rent their batteries, you've got to lease their batteries, so you've got to like take them back and like change the batteries and that. So you're buying the car but you're leasing the battery. So if you want to get a Renault Twizy, you want to buy a bloody battery for it as well, or like make one or something, and just like tell them that you're making a battery for it. You don't want to lease a battery, and that, you know, you can get it. So yeah, that'd be even more expensive than £9,000. But like I said, £9,000 is like the maximum you're gonna be buying that car for. If you get it for the base model, it'd be about £6,000. Very cheap. It's a tiny 2-seater quadricycle. I'm just gonna say that as well. It's like a scooter thing. It's quite cool. So yeah.